Hey there, guys. So, this is something I was not expecting to watch. Castlevania Season 1. Wow. So, Castlevania is based off of. It's a Netflix series that is based off of the video games, and this season specifically tells the story of Dracula and Trevor Belmont, and basically 4 episodes just setting up for season 2 where something actually happens. Not gonna lie, when I heard they were making a show based off of Castlevania on Netflix, I wasn't that excited. I actually was not excited at all because I had no idea what Castlevania was, and I still haven't actually looked into any of it. But I will say this series intrigued me. It's only 4 episodes, and each episode is about 25 minutes long. So I got this done in like less than 2 hours. And I gotta admit, while a lot happens over the course of the 4 episodes, at the same time, nothing happens. It is a tiny bit disappointing just because when I thought of Castlevania, I thought, oh, there's gonna be like probably some epic battles, some cool lore, and there is cool lore, and there are a couple of really good battles. It's just not all that epic. I expect when season 2 happens, it'll get a lot more epic because they're actually going to face off against Dracula, because that is the big setup of this season. Is that first episode tells the story of Dracula, and then all the rest of the episodes tell the story of Trevor Belmont slowly turning into becoming what he was destined to be based off of his family's legacy. And that was all interesting to see. I just wish there was a little bit more to it. Where, like, normally with a lot of Netflix shows, you get 10 episodes and they're an hour long each. So to have 4 episodes that are 25 minutes long each, it's a tiny bit weird. And a little bit disappointing. But it did make me want to look into more of the lore of the Castlevania games, because I was looking into the series, and this series is based off of it's based off of the video game series as a whole, but it's specifically based on the third game. I think it's called Dracula's Curse. Yeah, and I like I like the story that's set up here. I loved the lore of just certain characters and things. Dracula's backstory was actually really, really cool to see. And Trevor Belmont is really cool and kind of funny character. There's some pretty good humor in here. Let's talk about the voice cast. So Richard Armitage, who was Thorin in the Hobbit movies, he's in the series, and yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's like the only name on the list of actors that I recognize, and he does a good job. It's just that pretty much every guy voice actor sounds the same, so it's hard. It was hard for me to figure out if he was Trevor Belmont or Dracula or this other dude or that other dude. But yeah, and there's some pretty good I guess I would have to say potential. The potential is great. The like just I'm sorry, my mind just went blank for a second. The potential that this series has is great. And I gotta say, first great video game adaptation, I think. Like, a legitimately great video game adaptation. And that is worth exploring in a second season. And I really can't wait for a second season. But it's not coming for another year. But I'm probably gonna watch season 1 over again. I mean, it's only 2 hours of time. Why not, right? Watch it 3 or 4 times. And the animation is pretty good. This is an animated series that, stylistically, it looks a lot like an anime series, but, and I guess technically it kind of is in a way, but it's, again, it's based off the video game, so they could really have done it in any way, and the animation is really good. But just because it's animated, this ain't for kids, guys. There is a lot of swearing, and there is a lot of blood and gore, and it's amazing. I love the amount of violence and action, and the action was pretty good too. And the characters are definitely the highlight. You have, again, Trevor Belmont, Dracula. There's these group of people. I think they're called the Speakers. They, like, instead of passing down their history through, like, writing and stuff like normal people, they speak their history, and they just keep it going, and they just, yeah, it's interesting. I think that's kind of actually a stupid thing for people to do. Like, it's an interesting concept, it's just kind of stupid, because it's like, if one person misremembers, it's gonna screw up history for everyone after them, you know? So, yeah. And I gotta say, the biggest disappointment for me was the fact that it wasn't a longer series. I would have invested a lot of time, because just the first episode alone got me hooked on the series. And if this series was like 10 episodes and 25 minutes each, I would have sat through the entirety of it just based on the first episode, because the first episode is really great. No spoilers, just watch Castlevania. I'm going to give Castlevania Season 1 an A. Thank you guys for watching. Please check it out. I really want this to get a second season, because I feel like second season is going to be really epic if it happens. So, thank you guys for watching. Have you seen Castlevania Season 1? Let me know in the comments if you did and what you thought about it, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.